we've chosen to do this time is this one. What's that?
Russia takes code.
Chinese embassy.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with any of those things. you might, well, at least I'm not aware it has anything to do with any of those things. It's a wonderful free app called Wunderlist. And Wunderlist is just a listing app. It has a huge number of collaborative features, allows you to share your list with everybody else, with whoever you want. There's a web client, there's a Mac client, there's a phone client. If you want to look to a way to keep yourself organised, well, you can't really go wrong with Wunderlist, especially because it's free. Once you've had a play, if you don't like it, delete it. I mean, I must admit, when the first version came out, I played with it, didn't really use it very much, and so deleted it. But version 2, which I'll show you, is really quite good. And has a few additional features that are really quite positive. So this is my... So this will be Wunderlist on my phone. There we go. Wunderlist, it's on my home screen. It genuinely is on my home screen. It sits in the bottom corner, and it is just a very simple little listing app. You have to set up an account, so I use my kind of generic Gmail account. And we've got a load of different lists that we maintain. So some of them are shared. So for example, my wife is called Emma, and she, I'm not allowed to use the word only, she works 3 days a week, therefore she has other times when she's available to do other things for us, which is obviously still working. And so we have a list of jobs for Emma, which I'll show you, which I share with her. And there are a few bits and bobs which we put in together, and it's really nice and really simple. She gets a notification of it, I get a notification when she does it. Our food shopping is on here, so antibacterial wipes and buns for fish burgers. What a life we lead. So it's a very, very simple app. You can share lists with anybody. You can make your own list. So I've got ideas for my wife's Christmas presents. Yeah. Now, the good news about this is it does say completed 2 items. So I have actually had things in here which I have bought already for Christmas.
Your last year.
No, this year. That's how good I am. So I've already bought them. But it's just a very, very, very simple. And the good thing about Wunderlist is, it works on the phone. It also works on the Mac. The Mac version is over here. It's entirely in sync with the two. A change on here will appear instantly, or at least as long as you're connected relatively quickly. Any computer online will have a client where you can log into your Wunderlist account and see them. It's just a kind of electronic notepad with little bells and whistles on in terms of who you want to share bits and bobs with. So, for example, Dylan's gift, my 2 children, Dylan and Iris, these gift ideas things are shared with the grandparents, and what's great about that is, if one of the grandparents wants to buy a particular gift, they can just tick it off and the other one knows straight away. That has led to a little bit of competition to see who can get which presents first, but good healthy competition. So it's a great, and I say the best thing about it is it's free. Anybody else use Wunderlist? Anything I've missed? Anything I?
No, that's pretty comprehensive.
So
the only thing I'd say is the web version is particularly impressive. It's so good. It's like it's an application. It's not like it's just a web page.
Yeah, I mean the web
really
version.
good.
This is the Mac version, and the web. Oh, I've not. The web version. The web version looks exactly the same as the app version, pretty much, and it's going through a new routine. So I've not launched it since I've launched Yosemite, because I do it all on the phone. To be perfect. So yeah, so everything is here, the same jobs. And yeah, if I tick one of them, it will. Oh, it's just updated now. So yeah, it'll update in the background, and it works really well. So yeah, Wunderlist, free, good little app, recommended if you don't have to play with. There is a pro version, but the pro version allows you to allocate tasks to people, to set up teams. It's kind of like for a corporate environment. I think if I were to allocate tasks in such a way to my wife, it wouldn't go down very well. So no, we have a kind of collaborative approach. What's also nice is we've set up an in-town one, so if we're ever in town and we're sitting having coffee and we think, oh, do we need anything while we're here? We can just click on the in-town thing and it will say, oh, next time you go to town, can you get A, B and C, or can you do, X, Y and Z, or whatever it happens to be. So we kind of get into the habit of when you sit down, just pop out and load it, and it launches very quickly and you can see what else you need. But the gift ideas thing in particular works really well. Okay, so back to the presentation. So that's Wunderlist. It's free. It works on Windows devices, Android devices, Macs, iPads, iPhones. Free. Have a play if you're interested.
How many versions back does it work on? Do you know, of iOS?
I imagine quite a. I don't.
Look it up.
But I mean, the version 1 used to work way back with Lion. Version 2, I don't know what the system. I can't imagine
Version
that.
1 was on iOS 5.
I can't imagine what the system requirements are particularly high.